Hello.
Hey everyone. I wasn't paying attention and we are a minute late, so
Oh,
it is what it is. um, I have no idea what we're talking about today, to be honest with you. So
so
there's
it's on
that.
Friday.
A normal Friday. I had something in mind, and what I should do is I need to start writing crap down when I think about it because I was like, oh, we could talk about that on Friday. I've I couldn't tell you what it was. I have no idea. So also, I just got the notification, so there's probably about a 30-second delay. So,
I think most notifications are on delay.
yeah. Well, the channel is always delayed anyway because if I watch it while we're doing it, I will like hold my hand up and I'll count to the point where my hand goes up, and it's usually about 7 seconds or so. So, I don't know. I have a lot to do this week, so this coming week. I guess we can talk about um, that I have embarked on a a refresh of a life journey. I got a planner.
Oh no. I thought that's what that was.
My problem is the reason I thought this would be good for me is because I literally forget everything these days, and I need to not only have it in my phone, but I think if I have it written down, it helps as well because sometimes it doesn't get into my phone like it should, and I forget about it. But also, well, this one in particular I like because it's it's got all right. So first it's got this at the beginning of the month where you get to put in like your monthly goals for each area of your life. Well, I don't have friends and family. Well, I do have family, but I don't have friends nearby. So there's really no friend goals for January. February is going to be different because I'll be with you. So there'll be a friend goal in February, but
What, not kill me?
mhm, yep, that's what it's going to be. And then you can write important days. So like I put my mama's birthday, even though I'll never forget when my mom's birthday is, but I still wrote it down. I didn't have any priorities this month. Well, by the time I got this book, I don't have any priorities this month because I had a doctor's appointment, but I got the book like the day after I went to the doctor or the day I went to, I can't remember. So, anyway, but then each week, so I'll just go to, I already have it next week marked, but oh, hold on, that's not it. I skipped a whole thing. So then it has a month too, so you can like put important things like even though I went to the doctor already, I still wrote that I had a doctor's appointment on 16th, mainly because I like to remember when I went to the doctor. So, and then I have a televisit the day before I leave. So, yeah. So then it goes week by week. So, there's obviously nothing written down for next week yet because I have no idea what I'm doing next week. But then on the other side, you have your to-do list, which I only have one thing so far written there. Notes and ideas, grocery, like a shopping list, doesn't have to be for groceries. Weekly tracker, so like I have my you like and dishes because dishes and the you like are two of the things I don't keep up with. Surprisingly, I know that sounds horrible to everyone else, but I will sit there and say, I'll just do the dishes tomorrow.
I'm like that too, though.
Yeah, and then I wake up and I have anxiety because my kitchen's a mess. So, and then it's got an area for things to prep the next week. But then once you get your to-do list done for the week, you can prioritize your top 3 things to make sure you're doing your 3 things. So I think it will work for me just because of the way it's laid out. But again, I've done planners before in the past, and I always just fall off of the planner train. So
I've tried them before too, and I never stuck with them long enough.
But also in the past, they were always just like, you have the month and then you have the days. So there was nothing like to put on your to-do list, your shopping list, or anything like that, whereas this kind of breaks down that. But see, I've already started February, kind of, because I haven't put in Tulsi yet, but like I have when Stitch takes his heart guard. So when I have to give him his heart guard, I have when I need to change the fountain filter. So like I put in like things I actually need to do during the month. And then I would go through and find the day within and write it on the day. So I don't know. But yeah, and I put Brennan's birthday because he's the only February birthday we have. Then I have my engage-iversary because I say it's a thing. I don't care what everyone in Justin says. And yeah. But I still have my good old to-do list thing that I kind of just mark off. And then once I start a new week, because I realized I waste a lot of, like this one's not really wasted. There was just not enough to do, enough space left to put. I think I pretty much used them all in full. So, but then I only really utilized this side of it, I realized, because I put multiple weeks on here. So, I don't know. But it helps if I write down what I need to do. Yeah. Anyway, that's what's new in my life. We'll see how it works.
Sounds good.
I almost have all of Christmas put away. I just have to get the garland and stuff out of my car and put it in the right bag. I've got to put the the kitchen wreaths somewhere because those are going to get redone. So I don't really want to stick them in here because I'm not going to redo them until closer to Christmas. Like probably August, I'll start working on them. So they'll be done by Christmas. Also, I know no one's here to give me a second opinion, but would you say that decorating the Valentine's tree counts as a crafty project?
Yes, I already told you that, I think.
Okay, good. Because I haven't done anything else crafty this month, and the month's almost over.
It looks like it has crafts on it. I mean,
not really. I mean, that was technically in the craft section, the topper thing. But
well, you have to organize it and put it together and make it look a certain way, so.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think I'm done with it. I think I want more. I don't know. I still feel like there's too many holes in it. Like I didn't really grasp the size of, because I don't think it's that big of a tree. Like at Christmas time, it's too small for everything. So I thought I bought enough stuff to cover the tree. I should have probably bought double of everything except the garland. I don't know. I'm going to have to go to the Dollar Tree and see if they still have stuff because it was slim pickings when I went and got that crap. I need to go get the Easter stuff before that becomes slim pickings.
When is Easter this year? Is it March or April?
Let's see. I have a calendar here. Let's go to March 1st. It's March 31st this year.
Almost.
Yeah, almost April. So that probably means next year it's going to be in April. It's probably going to be April 1st. Now I'm curious. Let's look on the phone. That would be so weird for Easter to be on April Fool's Day. Because it's like, Jesus is risen. Just kidding. Oh, it's not. It's not going to be on April Fool's. It's going to be on the 30th, I bet. No. Oh, wow. Next year's late April. Like April 20th. That's weird.
Why do they pick Easter? Do they just like throw a dartboard at a calendar and see what sticks?
I don't know, because it's supposedly the day Jesus was resurrected. So, I mean, there's no way he was resurrected on a different day each year. That's why I don't understand why it's not on a set date.
No.
Like, it should be, if he was resurrected on Easter, it would be on a set date. Kind of like, his birthday, even though it was July. Still believe that. So that part has not changed, because even like astrologists and everything else have come back and said that according to, like, if you follow what the weather was like according to the Bible, etc., there's no way he was born in December in Bethlehem. Just not possible, based on the way they say the weather was. So I don't know. I guess I tend to believe scientists at that point because they have all the
know-how.
Right. They have like the data to back up their thing. I mean, and they are taking actual things, like actual information from the Bible to come up with the theories. So I don't know.
It's just weird the way Easter is constantly changing like every year. And it's like,
yeah, like it doesn't make sense at all, because I could understand if it was, like if they say that it's just a representation of him being resurrected, but no, they claim that Easter is the day he was resurrected. So they don't say it's just to represent his resurrection. They always say
like Good Friday is the day he died, and then Easter is the day that he rose.
Right, and it changes every year. So that doesn't logically make, because my birthday doesn't change every year.
No.
The day my mom passed away, like the day of the week, yes, but the date itself doesn't change every year. So
no,
I don't know. Just doesn't make sense. Why do you send me homes that are 1,200 square feet? You know I'm not going to live in a 1,200 square foot home. God. Yes, I'm that snobby today.
you're that snobby every day.
When you tell Zillow your requirements for a home, they shouldn't send you stuff. They sent me one that was 900 square feet one day. I'm like, why?
She's not going to live in a shoebox, Zillow.
God, I have a dog. I have a dog that needs more than 900 square feet to live.
Her dog is like 10,000 square feet, okay?
Oh no, 10,000 square feet is too much. I want maybe anywhere from 1,600 to 2,000 square feet. I don't want anything bigger than. I don't need a big mansion. And I want and the other thing that's hard to find, and I don't know if it's just in Florida or every state because I haven't looked at other states. It's hard to find a house with a good sized kitchen. Everyone wants open concept now, and so your kitchen's like one row of cabinets, cabinets and a countertop and then an island. I don't want that.
It is hard to find a good Eden chicken.
I need a good Eden chicken, even if it's not an Eden part, even if it's just the size of an Eden kitchen. I need space for my shit. I'm starting to do canning. I have a lot of small appliances. I need a place to put food that will actually be in the kitchen. I don't know.
Yeah, because you want an Eden chicken.
And I guess if I was someone that didn't cook, a small kitchen would be fine. But I like to cook. And I like to, and I don't have the motivation to cook when I'm not happy in the kitchen. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, if I'm not, like, this kitchen is like wide, and I have like technically two sides for cabinets, but there's still surprisingly no storage in it. I mean, if I got rid of stuff, sure, but the pantry would be fine if it was insulated. I don't think it's insulated because when it's hot outside, everything, like, I took out a jar of salsa one time and it was like, felt like it had just come out of the oven. Like, seriously, it like almost burnt my hand to touch it. So I had to move all the food out of the pantry into this room on a makeshift pantry. I won't live like that.
I don't blame you.
I don't know. I don't think it's too much to ask for a nice big kitchen. The rest of the rooms can be somewhat small. I don't care. I just need a kitchen. Also, I don't need a master this master bedroom's the perfect size, but like all these other houses, you get to the master bedroom and you can fit a king size bed, a sofa, a big entertainment. I don't need to live in my bedroom. I don't have kids. I don't have other people besides Justin living here. I don't need someplace to get away from it all. I have the rest of the house. The bedroom does not need to be, super massive. I also don't want it to be a shoebox like our one in Jacksonville where, when we lived in Christopher Robin, where the only thing in our bedroom was literally the bed, and I think we might have had 2 nightstands. Yeah, we had 2 nightstands, but you didn't have room for a dresser. You didn't have room for anything else. So it did have a closet, so we put all our hanging stuff in the closet, and then in the other bedroom, we put our dresser and the guest bed because it was big. The guest bed wasn't a king size bed, so it had room to put the dresser and in the bed. And then in the third room was literally where we put the shrunk that I no longer have because it fell apart. So but to be fair, that thing was moved probably 1,000 times in its lifespan. It made the trip from Germany to Texas, from Texas to Georgia. It moved twice in Georgia. It moved twice in Texas, twice in Georgia, up to Indiana, moved 3 times in Indiana, came to Florida, moved 3 times in Florida, back to Indiana. Move 1, 2, 3 times in Indiana again. So I moved a lot, and then back to. Did it make it back to Florida the third time? Part of it made it back to Florida the final time, but not the whole thing. So I do still have one part of it. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay. So yeah. I tried to keep it alive, but there's only so many times you can move big pieces of furniture before they're like, nah, I'm done. But yeah. You have anything you want to talk about? I'm just sitting here talking.
Well, I think I told you that I started talking to like a psychologist or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's been wanting me to, I'm talking to a different one. Because the one that I was talking to, is out of the office, and so she's got me with a different one. And so the one that I'm talking to has been wanting to like go back to my childhood. Because like the first time that I spoke with her, she said that she wanted, like in the next sessions that she did, she said she wanted to go back to my childhood to see if there's anything that I'm repressing or something like that. And then she said that she wanted to see if that is what's causing my anxiety. And she bumped my sessions up to be weekly instead of monthly. She said that she felt that I needed like weekly talks with her. And so I've been talking with her weekly. And she wants to talk like childhood with her and everything. And so I started doing that yesterday. And she started asking me like what all I remember my childhood, and I was just kind of like,
I talked the whole thing.
Well, she asked for like the first like big thing that stood out, and like the only thing I could really think of is like what got me into the whole like seeking out ADHD thing in the first place, and that was like the reading thing in kindergarten or whatever. And so I explained that story to her, and I ended up like talking my way through my whole school career or whatever that way. And then when I was done and everything, she said that she wanted like next week she wanted to go back and explore if there was any kind of like if there was any kind of like bad experiences or traumatic things or whatever that I could remember. And and she got me to remember like how like my siblings always used to argue with my dad, you know. And so I told her that she had reminded me about that and how they used to fight all the time and stuff like that. And so I don't know. I don't know if I can keep seeing her though, because apparently she's out of my network for my insurance.
Why would they give you someone that's not under your insurance?
I don't know, but the doctor's office did that.
Did you tell them that you can't afford to pay out of pocket for therapy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I told them it was their fault that they gave me someone out of network, and they've never done that to me before. Because I didn't seek like her out specifically, they gave her to me.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because like I went to my doctor and said this is what I want to do, and that's who they sent me to.
How'd you find out they were out of network?
The bills were coming into the doctor's office, and they were like, we're getting bills and they're coming back as not medically necessary and to call your insurance. And when I called my insurance, they were like, well, that person's not in our network. So it's like, well, I don't know why they wouldn't be in your network, because my doctor's office is the one who sent me to them.
Yeah. Well. Oh. Well, you might want to call up the insurance and be like, well, who can I see?
I've already done that.
Okay. What'd they say?
They gave me a name of some dude.
I would have been like, no, I don't want to see a guy. I don't like talking.
No.
I feel like they judge me more than a woman does. I don't know why.
And it's like, I really don't want to have a man for my therapist, you know? It's like, I hate that I got comfortable with her and everything, and we're like doing all this stuff and everything, and then now it's all like I gotta start all over, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta figure out if I can do this again.
I hear you. I'm going to have to find a new doctor because my doctor is leaving the company at the end of this month. He took a job overseas. And I really don't want to deal with the other person in the office. So, not to mention, I think I mentioned it last week that the insurance isn't covering hardly any medicines anymore, which I have to go pick up my new medicine on tomorrow just because I don't want to leave the house today. And I have to go out and do a Amazon return tomorrow. So. But yeah, that's life for us. What else should we talk about?
I don't know.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hmm?
I keep burping.
I can hear you.
Oh, well, that's why I said, excuse me. I thought you said, huh? Trying to remember what I wanted to talk about. And I can't remember for the life of me what it was. don't know. I picked up my phone for some reason, and I don't even remember why I picked it up. I really just need to start writing every single thing down. I'm telling you, I probably have like early onset dementia or something.
You and me both.
See, I keep scrolling like I'm gonna magically remember something, but oh, I know what I need to do. And I just remembered, so we're gonna do it here live. Why? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate setting passwords.
Me too.
I hate that they're making me change my password because now I'm going to fucking forget it. I'll just add a third $sign. Because for one, I hate that they started making you even add stupid characters in your crap. All right. I gotta call my doctor.
Oh yeah, forgot to do that last week.
I don't even know. I don't know what I'm supposed to call. I don't know if I'm in Center for Spine or. Didn't last time we called before one and they weren't answering?
Last time they were at lunch, I think.
Yeah, before one though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hi, my name's Melissa Treadway. I have an appointment I need to change. That it was for February 2nd. 9/24/83. Yes. Okay. Transfer me to voicemail. Hi, my name is Melissa Treadway. I need to reschedule my appointment for February, that's on February 2nd, for a later date. If you could please give me a call back. I had to mute it. Did it mute?
I heard some of it, but I didn't hear all of it.
You didn't hear me say my phone number?
No.
Okay, good. I was like, crap. Well, let's see if they actually call me back. I have a track record for people not calling me back, so. Oh man, you know what I just realized?
What?
I was gonna bring these with me for doing the live at your house, so I didn't have to pack my microphone. But this laptop doesn't have this. I don't think it's on the power bank. Let me double check. Actually, they do. It has one on the power bank. Okay. You know, we should have tried it out today, but after we do this live, actually we have one next week, so we'll try it next week to see if it even works. Because I'm gonna pack up all my stuff on Monday because I have my televisit Monday. So after my televisit, I'll be packing all my computer stuff up. Minus the ring light. I'm not bringing the ring light. I don't want it to break. I don't have anything to like protect it. Oh, hopefully you guys just didn't see my hairy armpits. Not gonna lie, I need to shave.
I wasn't looking up at the screen, so I don't know.
Yeah, well.
I'm focusing on I'm trying to see if I have my card on my phone so I don't have to run out to the car.
You shouldn't leave your card in your car.
Yeah, well. Bless you.
Someone breaks in and steals it and you're poor. I don't want to hear it.
Well, I'm poor anyway, so if anyone breaks in and steals it, they're not going to get anything.
I said poorer. Oh, I don't know what I was going to do, and it's bothering the shit out of me.
Why is it all these fucking things that already have the card on them can't tell me what the fucking number of the card is? I know the last 4 digits. I need the whole fucking thing.
What are you trying to do?
Add the card to my computer.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
So that I can buy a little boost for my game that I'm playing. But
what game are you playing?
I don't know. It's like one of those little what's it called? Township.
And you're gonna waste money on a stupid game?
Yeah, I'm just gonna waste a couple bucks. It's for a boosty thing that lasts like a month, and so I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. It helped me out a lot last month because I bought it then because I had extra money then, and it helped me out a lot with the fucking thing. So I'm like, I want to do that again.
I've done, when I was playing that fashion game, I did something like that, but I get money from I only use money when I have the Google rewards.
That's just a way to do too. And so it's like,
But why can't you do it on your phone from the game?
because I'm not playing it on my phone, I'm playing it on my computer.
Well,
I just can't figure out what my fucking. Meh. Oh well. Can't figure it out. I just won't do it.
Why does it still tell me about people I don't even follow anymore?
I don't know. I don't get notifications of people I don't follow.
Not interested. All right.
Probably because if I got notifications on people I didn't follow, then I would unfollow them. Be like, what the fuck are you doing here? Go away.
Well, they still pop up in my recommended crap too. Oh, look, it's another one of these fake news stories. But now they're going after bringing up Bates people with heartbreaking news. And like in the title, it even says Zach Bates, but like the cover story is not Zach Bates. It's one of the other Bates brothers. Oh, man. And I hate that there's videos I've watched and I know I've watched them, but they're coming up as like I didn't watch them. Some say can't be a Christian and play Reacher. Why can't you? Some people are stupid. I'm just seeing if there's anything. I wish people would just leave her alone. Like, I'm not her biggest fan, but people like really just need to stay out of other people's lives. They really do. I
Who?
know people are still going after Janelle Evans. So it's like, let her grow up. Stop punishing her for her past. She has people constantly calling CPS, making false reports, which, if anyone watches this after the fact, that is completely illegal and you can be fined a lot of money if it comes back your report was false. So she's all the time getting on Instagram and Twitter saying, hey, you know, all these allegations are false, blah, blah, blah. She's always having to defend herself. And it's like, just leave her alone, people. If she was actually hurting her kids, I could see that. But CPS goes out like so often and never finds anything wrong. So maybe y'all should just drop it already. That's just my life, or my opinion. I mean, I just, again, it goes back to I don't like how people just hold people's pasts over their heads like they can't change. There's nothing on the tubes to discuss today either so far.
I'm trying to think if I've noticed anything going on because there hasn't been anything bugging me lately. I've been dealing with fucking El Nino over here. Freezing
Mhm.
my fucking ass off.
Well, I can tell you, I started watching the last season of The Crown, and I just finished the episode Diana's funeral. I watched her death, the death one too. It's just so confusing, and I really need to like research where they actually. We can do that now. Where does the Crown get their information? Where do the writers for the writers for the Crown get their information? I'm pretty sure they're about the time jump where I'm at because in the like the preview picture for the show, it's like looks like it'd be William and Kate,
Mm-hmm.
and that happened many years after Diana's passing. So
Yeah.
mm, sorry, I'm skimming through this article.
No, you're fine.
Mm. I don't know. I don't keep reading. Basically, he just gets it from like other like memoirs and stuff like that, and the news articles, crap. But no, the reason I would like. All right, so they did Diana's death, and then of course they went with the whole driver was intoxicated situation with that. But they also went the guy that she died in the accident with.
Yeah, Dodi Fayette or whatever.
Yeah. Well, the way they depict it is that the paparazzi didn't even know she was like out, and she wasn't even really out with him. She was just using like their estate and stuff to just get away from the paparazzi and everything. But I guess his dad wanted them to be together and stuff like that. So he like told the paparazzi where she was going to be and made sure that paparazzi got them together basically. And so that apparently started like this whole thing about how they ended up being chased down in Paris, etc. And like the whole part of them being like engaged or something is supposedly not true because William asked her and she said no, that she wasn't going to marry him and crap like that. But like, I don't know if you ever watched The Crown, but anyway. So,
I started watching it with you.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's been on that long?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't remember starting to watch it until I moved down here.
Nope. We started watching it with you.
I don't know about that. Now I gotta like see when The Crown started. Cause I don't know. You're right. Wow. What season are they on? This is the fourth season was released in 2020.
I don't know, but we started watching it together.
2016. When did you move to well, not
2018.
I could have sworn the most recent, TV series 2016 to 2023. Okay. Anyway, so I'll just give this little bit of away, but at the one part, this is why it confuses me because like I've never read any of Prince Charles's memoirs or anything like that, but in the show, like he doesn't come right out and say that, you know, that he doesn't come out and say that if he would have been faithful, not, it would have never happened. But he said in the show, he basically said he feels guilty for what happened. So I don't know if that's him saying he feels guilty because he had something to do with it. You know what I mean? Because in the show, it doesn't depict that he had anything to do with it. In fact, the driver was not a royal driver. It was the dude's driver. Doobie or Dobie or whatever his name is. Dodie, yeah, whatever. Bodie, I don't know what it was. Anyway, it was his driver, And his bodyguard, well, the bodyguard wasn't in the car at the time because the bodyguard was out doing the diversion and crap like that, according to the show. But I could have sworn that they said that the bodyguard was in the car too in the actual like death article. And then she didn't die on impact, apparently. She died at the hospital. I don't know. That's how the show depicted it. But I always remember saying that she had died on impact, that she was DOA DOA. So
She didn't die on impact, though, because one of the firefighters actually spoke to her.
well, I'm just saying that from what I remember, see, that's where different timelines, though, because I remember everything being that she was DOA, you know. So I don't know.
I don't know if she made it to the hospital. Well, I don't know, because I've heard that she made it to the hospital and they were working on her and stuff like that, because one of the firefighters has actually spoken about how he spoke to her and what her last words were and stuff like that.
And maybe that's how it is now. But I'm just saying, when growing up, I just remember her have been DOA. So, like, she was, when the help got there, she was gone. That's what I remember. I'm not saying that's fact. I'm saying that's how I remember it. So we could be in different timelines at this point. Who knows? But anyway, so what was I saying? So basically, the way the show makes it sound like, where he's saying that, you know, he has the guilt, is that if basically making it sound like if he would have just stayed married, and because she wanted to work things out with him, he didn't want to work things out. So that's why they ultimately got divorced. But so he's saying that if he would have just stayed faithful, blah, 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 none of that would have happened, which, let's just be honest, is probably the truth. So I don't know. So that's why I was like, where did they get their information? Because, and their casting is great for the most part, because young Elizabeth looks so much like young Elizabeth and young Philip looks so much like young Philip did. But then you get to where they're older, and the Queen is still good. Diana was spot on, almost identical. But then you get Prince Charles. Have I been saying Philip this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Charles. We all know who I meant. Charles. Charles is in the show is so much more handsome than in real life. So they didn't get that part right there. It almost makes me wonder if he like called them up and was like, "Hey, you're gonna have to get a more handsome actor because that looks nothing like me," even though it looked like him. The younger one kind of looked like him. Not exact, wasn't as ugly as he was. So that's why I never understood what she found, because she was beautiful. So it's like, what did she see in him that, I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's why it's like confusing, because it's like you hear so many different things, like he didn't even care, but apparently he was the one that went to get her from Paris, and apparently he's the one that fought for her to have a royal funeral, because she was divorced, so she technically wasn't entitled to a royal funeral. But in the show, and again, I haven't read his memoir, so I don't know for sure what his words were, but in the show he basically said, do you want your future king's mom to just be driven home in the back of a black van and thrown into a wooden box in the ground. And it said something about the people will revolt. That she wasn't in Paris. She didn't see what he saw and blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. I found that interesting because then it goes back to making you think when the show makes Prince Philip out to be the bad guy. Like, he was telling the queen, no, she doesn't deserve to have the royal funeral. She left the family. Like, Charles fought for the divorce because they even bring that up when he comes in and because Philip's like, that's what you wanted. You wanted the divorce. It's like, how is she supposed to stay in the family if you granted the divorce? So, I don't know. I know I just went all over the place there. I feel kind of bad I didn't get to watch Michelle's. Did she even go live? It never notified me that she went live. And I didn't see any videos from her on Tuesday. I'm going to have to go to her channel now. So let me go to her channel. Because usually I will get notifications when people go live.
I didn't see anything.
Including myself. So let's go live. Streamed 1 year ago. What? Yeah, the last, she didn't, I don't think she went live because the last live I have for her is from a year ago. I was going to say I feel bad I didn't get to her live, but apparently she didn't go live. And I don't know if it was actually a year ago or just because it was in 2020.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
No, it would still say so many months ago if it was December, right? It was said like 1 month ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. I don't know. Because I was gonna say maybe she's not coming because I didn't go to her live, but she didn't even do live. I don't know. It's always fun when there's people in here to like get us talking about something. I have nothing to talk about today. That's the other problem. Like, I haven't felt good this week, and I'm just hoping and praying that I have enough energy when I get to Tulsa. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna make a video explaining the spoon theory.
What's the spoon theory?
Oh, you don't know what the spoon theory is? I'm surprised you don't know what the spoon theory is. Hold on, I'll bring it up.
I think I've heard of it before, but now I can't think of it.
I'm gonna see if I can find a video on it. Da, 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 da. All right, well, let's just start with this first one, and we'll see if it's the right one, because I don't imagine there'd be like multiple versions of the spoon theory, but I guess there could be.
Got it.
Let's see.
cold again.
Hey, who's excited to work around the clock and do way too much?
First, let's talk about chronic illness. Some people assume that someone with a chronic illness needs around-the-clock care at a medical facility. In reality, people who suffer from chronic illnesses are all around us, just trying to live their best lives.
Mm-hmm.
According to the Center for Disease Control, around 6 in every 10 adults in the United States suffer from a chronic disease, and 4 in 10 adults suffer from at least 2. Christina Sarandino has multiple chronic diseases and brilliantly introduced spoon theory to the world in her blog, But You Don't Look Sick.com, as the way to make the spoony lifestyle tangible to everyone. Spoon theory. For many, taking a shower, doing hair, getting dressed, and especially a trip up or down the stairs almost half different. A major challenge for spoonies is that they never really know how many spoons are going to get
You need a little load or something. It's coming in really spotty.
each day. External ones. Is the weather bad? Take away a few more. Basically,
It was acting up. Okay.
So I was saying you need to let it load or something. I think this is something I tried to
can't make
explain to you
decisions
before.
and find it hard to remember the most basic and
What?
I said I think this is something I tried to explain to you before, and you weren't getting it from me.
Yeah. Well,
Tell her, Stitch.
I don't remember you ever explaining it to me.
No, I don't think I tried to explain this to you per se, but I tried to explain to you how I was feeling, and you weren't understanding what I meant.
Well, maybe you should throw spoons into it.
I should have thrown spoons at your head, is what you're saying.
Well, to me, this is just simple. This is like a simple way to explain it to people. So,
well, I didn't know the spoon theory back then. So.
And motivation in the world can't get someone up those stairs, even if it's to go to bed. This type of
yeah. Well, now we know it. So now we can explain it to people.
just take a nap or go to bed one night and wake up all better. This exhaustion can last for days, weeks, or even longer. Same activities that they were doing before the flare-up. As you can imagine, that makes it twice as difficult to complete regular activities without running out of spoons. Being this exhausted and feeling this helpless takes a mental toll on a person. Remember that mental fatigue? It's not like you can simply read a book or do work from your bed. You can't focus. You can't pay attention. It's hard to process new information.
Uh-oh. Well, this has never happened before. Hmm.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was hoping you'd come back.
Well, now that I know that it keeps the live stream going, if it kicks me out, I'm not as. I was like,
I
what
just
the
sat here
hell?
and I was like, well, this has never happened before.
Yeah, it said that my connection was lost, but yeah, that was the spoon theory.
I knew it was awful spotty. I was like,
Yeah. Oh, man.
yeah. I just kind of said, I just like, oop. It just went to me.
I was like, crap. Because I was going to like message you and be like,
Yeah, I just sat here for a second and was like, do I hit leave studio or no? And then I was looking to see if there's anything for me to click or I could like bring you back or not. And I didn't see anything. And I was like, I wonder if she can come back. I was like, I'm just going to give her a couple minutes. And then I'm going to see if she texts me or not. And then maybe I'll either get her back or we'll have to restart. I was like, we'll just see how this ends.
oh, yeah. Jeez.
Yep, now we know if you drop, you can pop right on back in here. So no, if I drop, you can bring me back. I can just go and click that. I can most likely just go back to my email and click the link you gave me originally, and I'll get back in here.
Probably.
So if I drop, I don't have any problems. At least we know that if you drop, you can come back in. And I was like, uh-oh. What say now?
Nothing. I just put the spoon theory on. And apparently it was
It
taking
ran
up
out of
bandwidth.
Spoon theory ran out of spoons.
Computer ran out of spoons. It said
spoons.
no, well, not the computer, the internet. It's been acting shitty lately. I told Justin it's been acting shitty. Stupid freaking Comcast. Or Xfinity, whatever. Same fucking company. They still haven't called me back.
Yeah, I need to put a message into Cox or whatever and tell them that I'm moving. So they can switch my service over. When do I fill out the whole moving thing with the USPS? Is that after I move or is that before?
If you know the like address and everything, you can fill it out like and have it say you're going to be moving this day, and then they can already put it in the system to have your mail start going there after that day.
Okay. I couldn't remember like when I needed to get that all going.
You could do it anytime because even if it's after, they'll just forward it to you. So
Because I don't really have like a lot of mail that comes through that is like necessary anymore. It's mostly just like junk and stuff like that. Because most of it I do through the phone and everything. So it's not like I'm like, oh my god. But every now and then I get like statements from my United Healthcare and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Look at you, Nuggets. I got one over by the window staring at me. I
hello.
don't think you can really see him.
No, not really.
And then got one on the floor staring at me.
I got one on my bed, sleeping.
I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it like this for this year, and then next year I'll add more to it. Because next year we're going to have an even bigger tree, probably. Because the Disney tree is the one I'm going to buy a new one of, because we were gifted 2 new trees. Well, not 2 new trees, 2 new to us trees. So we'll see how big those are. They say they're 7.5 feet, but this one's supposedly 7.5. Well, it is 7.5 feet, but well, maybe. But it's not as fluffy as it used to be either. It lost a lot of like the pines and stuff over the years. Because I haven't fluffed it, and there's still a lot of holes in it. Because I'm sure I'm going to have someone come on and be like, you know, you should fluff your tree. It is fluffed, asshole. That's just how it happens to be. It's with a Walmart tree back when they still did after Christmas crap.
I need to eat something. I need to wake myself up.
I don't know what to tell you. I wonder if I could put monsters in my checked baggage. So I don't have to buy them. I'm going to Google it. It'll save me money.
They might burst.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on. Will a can of Monster burst in your luggage if put in a checked bag? Carbonated beverages are allowed in checked bags, but they may explode due to change in air pressure. Carbonated beverages are not allowed in carry-on luggage because bottles and cans are larger than 3.4 ounces.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, it might burst because you get the air pressure changes and it's not pressurized, I think, like the inside of the
Yeah, I think I'd be okay with it if I was flying from your house to here because the pressure gets lower, so it's not getting higher. If that makes sense.
Yeah, sea level.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess if I need them on, I am going to buy coffee. I am going to pack a syrup because I'm going to go get coffee and creamer while I'm there because I have to have that. I can live without the Monster, but if I'm having a low spoon day, I'll have to go get a Monster. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Well, there's places they get coffee and monsters and stuff like that here. So
I know. I just didn't want to waste the money since I have Monsters at the house. You know me. I'm on a budget. Well, later next week, you're going to have to actually call the idiots and ask if we need to meet them like at an office somewhere or at the house or how they want to do the getting of the keys.
yeah, I was wondering about that too.
Hopefully they'll say meet me at the house because I would like to walk through it and take pictures of like anything that's not 100% so that it can't come back on you.
Okay. Do I want macaroni and cheese? Do I want ravioli? Do I want spaghetti? Or do I want Alfredo?
Where are you getting food from?
My freezer.
Oh. And what were the options again?
I've got macaroni and cheese. I've got ravioli. I've got spaghetti. I've got Alfredo. And I've got like biscuits and like sausage biscuits.
What kind of ravioli is it?
It's cheese ravioli.
I would say ravioli.
Sounds good.
Before I sell it, do you want a wax warmer?
What?
Before I sell them, do you want wax warmers?
Okay.
Okay. If they fit in the suitcase, I'll bring them to you instead of selling them.
I like stuff like that.
I'm getting rid of my wax warmers. I'm going straight for oil diffusers.
I have like airwick things in my bedroom, but depending on like what the house has, like
Hopefully they have better outlets in that house.
yeah, I know. Put my sweater back on. Freaking care. Yesterday it was so nice. I could take the sweater off and I was fine. Get up and then 72 degrees in the house again. I was like, woohoo! Today, ow! It's fucking cold again. Motherfucker. Fucking El Nino. Gonna find that fucker and I'll kill him. And his family. And make them rue the day. Just a foot down there. That's right. Ain't that right, Patch Patch? Yes. El Nino gonna rue the day. Damn right. Maybe just woke up. You don't know shit.
What?
I said she just woke up. She don't know shit. She's
Oh.
looking at me like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Don't worry, Pesh. I never know what you're talking about either.
She just giving me that. What the hell are you saying? Like, there's words coming out, but I don't know what they mean. I just start drinking water because I'm I got a little bowl in the tub for her that I keep water in. But she keeps looking at me like she wants the faucet to drip. I'm like, can't make it drip. Like the other day, she was like, she went to the bowl and all she did was slap at it. I'm like, you gotta drink it, dude.
Lady Mischief. Grapes of sprouts.
What?
It says,
Is that your porn star name?
no, you find out your royal name, which is either Lord or Lady, your pet's name, the last thing you ate, and of the last place you shopped. So mine is Lady Mischief Grapes of Sprouts.
Lady Pesh Pizza of Target.
I mean, this person did both their pets in one, so I guess it could have been Mischief Stitch, but
Ding, ravioli done. Patch. Yeah, whatever.
there, I changed it to be Mischief Stitch. Of course, looking at all the other places that they last shopped, people are going to say that I'm bougie because I went to Sprouts.
Or they go Walmart.
No, Brittany posted it, so hers was Dollar General.
Oh my god.
She had a friend that said Amazon, then one that said Walmart, one that said Save a Lot, or Keisha said Save a Lot. And then you got me over here going Sprouts.
Yeah, well, I'm over here like Target.
Hey, Target is almost Sprouts level there.
That's what I'm saying, you know, like me and you, we're the bougie ones over here.
I'm surprised it's not Walmart, but I I said, you know what? I'm going to go to Sprouts because I'm more likely to find non-chemical things there. Granted, it's more expensive, but is it really? Because maybe the non-chemical maybe the non-chemical things are the same price or cheaper at other places. It's just going to be harder to find.
What?
Hold on. I'll share it. Hopefully it won't kick me out again.
As long as your internet's fine, it should be fine.
When the restaurant bill is $1,000, how girls contribute $250, $250, $250, $250. How boys contribute $900. What money? $100. Flipping the bird.
Well, that's how girls are. We evenly split shit, you know?
For the most part, yeah.
Who's the last dude? I kind of...
Him?
Yeah.
He's from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm not all up in the... Like, I don't really watch that one, so I'm not sure.
I thought it was a good movie. I thought they were good. I've watched all of the Marvels except for the ones that came out this year. I haven't watched those ones yet.
I haven't watched those either. I'm pretty sure they're on Disney Plus.
Not the ones that came out this year. I think one of them is, but not the one that just recently came out, the Marvels or something like that. It might be on there, but I think you have to pay for it still. I haven't checked recently.
Seals.
Oh, yeah.
That's cute. Oh.
One has to go. Turkey sandwich, cauliflower tater tots, chicken nuggies, or Philly cheesesteak.
The cauliflower tater tots.
Now, here's my question. Because I need to know what chicken nuggies. Because some are not created equal. Also, Philly cheesesteak. Can I customize it? Because I don't like green peppers. But I'm less likely to eat cauliflower tater tots. I've eaten them before. They're really not that bad. But I'm going to try making some, though. Because then it won't be all chemicaled. Brienne of Tarth. And what's so funny is, like, I never knew who she was until Game of Thrones. And then we watched something that came out way before Game of Thrones. And I was like, oh my God, it's Brienne of Tarth.
I know, I've done that too. I watched her. I think she's in like Grey's Anatomy or some shit.
I can't remember. She's in the Wednesday show too.
Yeah, she is in it.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember what I watched, but I watched her. I saw something came up or whatever, and I was like,
yeah, I can't remember what the older show was, but she was in. I just know she was in Wednesday because we watched that 1965 social experiment showing how girls and boys react to meeting their very attractive teacher. Oh my God, he is so dreamy. Oh, the things I could do to him. Oh, I'm swooning.
No one taking her to the table. Oh, no.
I can't believe he's our teacher. Oh, they should have did the dude for the boys. Dude, we're gonna totally. What's that movie? Why can't I think of it now? We're
What,
gonna
American
totally
Pie?
graduate her.
What, American Pie with the with
No.
Stifler?
The Graduate is the one I was
Oh.
thinking of. I'm gonna fail this class because I'm never gonna be able to concentrate. She's just so hot. Okay.
Aw. I miss those people. Except for God. God can go fuck himself.
Fucking God.
Fucking Chuck.
Apparently he was in Lucifer. I don't know why I don't remember that, but he played the villain in Lucifer.
Not surprising.
I was like, man, they missed a good crossover opportunity because they could have had him play God in Lucifer. I mean, the God in Lucifer is great, but I'm just saying it would have been a great like crossover opportunity for them. Then you're gonna be like, well, no wonder Lucifer's such a nice guy. Look who his dad was. He rebelled against him because Lucifer was the nice one to the humans, whereas God was like, do, my little puppets. And Lucifer was like, they can't be puppets, Dad. They have feelings. You dare defy me? Cast. Which would explain why Castiel was such a dick when we first met him. If he was going after how God truly was, then I gotta share that. Let's see, share now, public. Oh man, I hate when it doesn't let me say stuff. So now I gotta go to my page, and then I gotta edit it. Aren't.
She totally ripped off Bruno Mars, though.
Actually, they came back and said that she didn't use his music. She just paraphrased some of his lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
He's okay with it apparently. So,
Well, because she brought traffic back to him.
yeah, here's one of the ones I posted earlier this week. And I've said, well, because I know you don't check Facebook very often. I said pretty much, but not Nancy. She was cray cray. Mm-hmm.
No, he will crazy.
As Mark's safe from not giving a fuck about his Target Stanley Cup. So, you know.
Hi. Have you seen the new craft or whatever?
No.
It's kind of stupid.
I didn't realize they redid the craft.
It's kind of like the sequel.
So it wasn't a remake.
No.
Oh, that's beautiful. Keep telling him we need to move to Scotland and buy a castle, but no. Leave me here in America. Just really want to own a castle, damn it. Don't people know I deserve a castle?
Don't they know you're a Disney princess?
Don't they know? The demons in my head waiting for someone to piss me off. Oh my gosh. All right, crock pot ranch chicken and potatoes. 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. 4 russet potatoes cut into 2-inch pieces. 2 cups baby carrots. 1 packet dry ranch dressing mix. 1 can cream of chicken soup. 1 cup milk. First, you need a small mixing bowl. Add the cream of chicken soup, milk, and ranch dressing. Whisk all of this together. Mix. Oh, okay, never mind. Cream of chicken mixed with ranch in a bowl. What? Okay. Then place the chicken, carrots, potatoes in the slow cooker. Add the sauce and pour it all over the top of these ingredients in the crock pot. I don't know who wrote this, but they were redundant. Very, very, yeah, they were just really redundant a lot of times. Ingredients in crock pot ready to cook. Okay, why did we need? I mean, obviously, they're in the fucking crock pot. Of course, they're ready to cook. Finally, cover and cook on low for 6 to 8 hours. Hot on high. What? Finally, cook on low 6 to 8 hours on high. You can also cook on high for 3 to 4 hours, but you just told me low 6 to 8 hours on high. Oh my god!
I don't think that on high needs to be there. I think it's fine to cook on low for 6 to 8 hours, and then you can also cook on high for 3 to 4 hours.
I know. I'm just making fun of their.
I know. I get it. I'm just saying, it's like someone really needs to proofread that shit.
If you like the chicken to be in smaller pieces, shred it and then place back in the crock pot. Keep reading for nutritional information.
Which is nowhere.
Or you could stir it all together. Hold on, I was reading this. Or you could just stir it all together in the crock pot and it will reincorporate itself. But you know, I didn't go to culinary school or nothing. All right. When you can't open a jar after 30 minutes and you start questioning whether you really are a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
That's me when I get like the salsa and I can't open it.
That would be the best Jeep ever.
That's cute.
What? Oh man, hold on. We gotta go to a different one now because it opened a new page. All right. Number of days since someone has sung a Frozen song in the office. 5. Let it go. Let it go. Doctor, we are already disturbed. Please come in. I hope this is a therapy office.
Dr. Harry Napple. Dr. Raju.
Nepal. It's Nepal.
I know, but look, Dr. Harry.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be Nipple. Harry Napple. Notice, do not use but one microwave at a time. Using both will trip the fuse and neither will work. Why are there two? Exactly.
Seriously, I would get rid of one.
Yeah. Remember when we used to have an ice machine? Cool. Remember when we used to confront and resolve our issues rather than passive aggressively posting sticky notes? Petridge Farm remembers. What? Why don't I get that one?
Oh, it used to be like this.
I don't understand that one.
I'm trying to explain it to you. There was this commercial or whatever, and it was a Pepperidge Farm commercial. And there was this thing or whatever. And it was like it was from like the 80s or 90s or whatever, and it was this, and it was with, and it was like, remember back in the day or whatever when things were simpler and stuff like that, and then it ended with saying like Pepperidge Farm remembers. And so now like people come up and like that's what they do and everything, and it's like Pepperidge Farm remembers, and it became like a meme or whatever. So if you look up the Pepperidge Farm remembers meme or whatever, you'll see it, and everyone did something like that. And I think it took off with like Family Guy and shit, because Family Guy did a thing with it or whatever, where they did like a Pepperidge Farm remembers thing or something like that, and so it became like a meme. But that's where that's from. But it's like some old guy on a farm or whatever was the original thing. And so it was just kind of like one of those old-timey things. You know, it's like, remember where we used to do this, we used to do that, and it's just Pepperidge Farm remembers. And so that's what it is.
Okay. I bring my ice from home. Please don't take it. You are very strange.
That would be you.
Which one?
The one bringing your ice from home.
Oh, well, there's a big delay because it took you like 5 seconds to answer that.
No, it didn't. I was licking my fork.
Oh, okay. I have the pin. Put $50 into a plain white envelope and place it into the telecom mail slot, or the pin gets it. Do not notify HR management, or the pin gets it. The pin is very scared and wants to go home, but I will have no problems running it out of ink and throwing it into the garbage if you don't follow my instructions exactly.
Oh.
People People just don't understand how serious this is. When I worked at Ace Hardware, I had a pin that I kept in my pocket, and only I used. I didn't let the customers use it. I had customer only pins, and the day it ran out of ink, I got on the headset and I said, "Guys, we had to have a moment of silence for my pin," because they knew how much that pin. It was the best pin ever. If you don't have a favorite pin, then you have never had a job where you have to like constantly write things. The food in this fridge was purchased and brought in by employees for their meals. Most of it is even labeled as to whom it belongs to. If it's not yours, you don't get to eat it. Your toaster strudel was delicious. People have too much time on their hands if they're able to do this. Just saying. No, I do not watch I did not watch Game of Thrones last night. Please do not discuss it around my desk. Thanks. You know, that kind of note is when you're going to get everyone coming around your desk going, "Oh my God, did you see Game of Thrones last night?"
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now we can see the truth. Just take the whole slice next time, okay? Thanks.
Seriously. Like, why are
Like,
you gonna eat
who
off
does
a
that?
tin like that?
Who does that? What kind of monster would eat a
Seriously, what kind of
Seriously,
savage
if you were going to
animal?
steal some, at least steal from this half.
Yeah.
God.
Some people are raised in barns.
Printer's name, Bob Marley. Reason it's
It's always
always jamming.
jamming.
Don't worry about the ink, because everything you print gonna turn out white. Don't worry about the ink, because everything you print gonna turn out white. Oh man. I'm powerful. Please spray lightly. With great fragrance comes great responsibility. What? I mean, I get the quote, but now they just made it look like a can of bug spray instead. But still.
I do what I want.
What kind of
Oh,
monster?
gross. That is so gross. Who just digs
What
two fingers
kind of monster?
Seriously, like who digs two
Oh
fingers
my
in
gosh.
and just takes a chunk out? I do what I want. Ugh.
To whomever is leaving dishes in this rack that are clearly visibly still dirty and or greasy, please do better. I lick all my pins. Take them at your own risk.
Ew.
What gets me is that these two have things on them like they're meant for like customer use, basically, because you know how you always mark pins like that. So, are you licking the customer's pins too? Please do not flush hand towels down toilet as it is unable to digest them. Okay. What the hell? Well, we just lost one. Please do not tap on glass. Programmers are easily scared and will start to cry violently. Please enter slowly while singing Ave Maria to avoid an incident. Thank you. Ave Maria. That's as far as I can get. Is your name Dave? Yes, my name is Dave. Thanks for the free drink, Dave. Dave's for life. Oh my gosh. That's so wrong on so many levels. Now all he's got to do is go find the person named Dave in the office and be like, yo, please do not unplug the coffee maker. Please do not use whimsical fonts. What's wrong with whimsical fonts? Better than your Comic Sans. Why don't you just bring in a cow? Chanel's cows, fresh milk. Walls are weak. Feed your walls. I think it says feed your walls. Yeah, feed your walls. Walls are weak. Feed your walls. No thumbtacks in wall. No. So they have an arrow pointing to the thumbtacks. Question mark. No sticky notes on signs. Sticky note on sign. No sticky notes on sticky notes. No purple sticky notes. Oh my gosh. If you push it harder, it will print faster.
Oh, they broke the button.
Please remember to date the food cans. Thanks. Try it on 3 occasions to date cans. They only think of me as a friend.
Those food cans should have a date on them anyway.
This printer, I think they mean like when you bring the date you bring it in or something like that.
That must be what they mean.
Because a lot of offices clean out. Yeah, because a lot of offices clean out the refrigerator every week. So, like if something's a week old, they throw it away. This printer is here temporarily. In the greater scheme of things, aren't we all? I stopped by, cleaned your dirty dishes. Sorry I missed you, Mom. Okay. 3 scoops of ground brew a great pot of coffee. If you like coffee so weak that you can see through it, if you're looking for mud, please see Starbucks. Considering that Starbucks is one of the most successful businesses in history, they probably know a thing or two about making coffee. Good point. And to continue your example, even Starbucks now has a blonde roast that have that found many customers demanded a lighter coffee because they didn't want swamp powder. Note, it is called blonde blend. Crafty people discovered a long time ago that you can turn coffee that is too strong into weaker coffee simply by adding water. However, to turn brown water into something else, one needs the power of the Almighty. Jeez. This chicken leg is strictly for the office rat. You can help yourself to it. Okay. My Trader Joe's green juice grew legs and walked off. Why? Please stop stealing my
Faye.
Fage 0% yogurt. This is like the 8th time. Please stop eating my hot dogs. Please put new food in fridge. Getting bored of the same old stuff. Oh my God. Please throw your food out in the hallway trash. I think we would all appreciate the newsroom not smelling like day old ketchup all the time. Sincerely, your passive aggressive coworker. Sorry, and ketchup. Oh my. Do not use under any circumstance ever. I've never wanted to use a microwave so much in my entire life. If you can't use it, then why keep it?
Seriously.
I never understood that about people. Like, why are you going to keep something that doesn't work? Throw it away. Everything else in the refrigerator belongs to everybody else. It belongs to everybody else. Thank you, everybody else. Everything in this drawer belongs to Elaine. Do not use or steal anything in here. It is for me, Elaine.
Okay, so she claimed like that shit's only for her, so they were like, "This."
Please do not put hands inside the spoon drawer.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You can't put
Please
your
do
hands.
not put hands inside spoon drawer. Use spoon scoop. Please do not. But the spoon scoop's in the drawer. So,
Don't put your hand in there, bitch. You can't get a spoon without using a spoon scoop.
I'm leaving. Sorry for your loss.
You would do
man.
that.
This is what I should. This is how I should have left Rickers. This is how I should have left Rickers.
I can see you doing that. I could totally see you doing that. I'm leaving. Sorry for your loss, bitches.
I'm leaving. Sorry for your loss. Yeah. Man. Please remember to shut the door behind you because we don't want Rusty to get out. Thank you. Or the AC. Or Jay.
You need to call your doctor's office again?
Okay. No, they're supposed to call me back.
Okay.
They haven't called me yet. What are you doing here? Don't know. Yeah, I'm clean.
I always do that with the shit in my sink, you know, put notes on it because nothing else to do with it. This hair.
This hair has been hanging here for more than 6 months. Has anyone else noticed? Cleaning people haven't.
Ew.
Oh, way to put the cleaning people on blast.
Seriously.
Too funny. Mine, not yours. Congrats on refrigerating your banana and ruining it, you fool. Yeah, that's true. You're not supposed to refrigerate bananas. Tony the tuna says, "Don't leave parts of my body in the sink. I stink." Okay.
Ew.
People know not to touch my mug. It is the only one with reindeers on it. We can't help it. It's so beautiful. Don't hear him. Please do not leave the microwave after you start it. It keeps beeping until you return. It is disrespectful to those who have to listen to it. As long as I'm being accused, I might as well weigh in. Oh, I see. Carolyn fixed it. Good for you, Carolyn. Someday my prince will come. Someday my prince will come. Stop eating my soup. I know who you are. I'm watching you. I mixed a little oxy powder in my soup today. Care to find out what that is? Try a bite.
So you're not eating your soup either, then, are you?
Is she talking about oxy? Exactly. Unless it's OxyContin and they have prescription for it and they're not going to be affected by it. But if it's OxyClean,
are you trying to kill someone and you're admitting to it?
So you just wasted soup.
I mean, seriously, like, couldn't that be like murder?
I mean, if the person actually ate it, and got sick, it wouldn't be murder. It'd be like, I don't remember what the crime would be. It wouldn't be murder, though.
I know, but couldn't they be, I don't know, but couldn't they be like held accountable for something like that? I mean, they know
they
that
could, but I don't know. Right. I don't know what it would be that they would be accountable for, but it is a crime. You should, because
I mean, I know it's their own food. I mean, it's their own food that they're tainting. But if they know that someone else steals it and they're doing it on purpose because they know that someone else steals it, then it's like, ugh. But then to sit there and like write that note and be like, go ahead, eat it. Unless they really didn't do anything, and that's just to be like, to keep them from eating it. So then,
that's possible.
Then they eat the food and it's all like, oh my God, but you put oxy in there. I'm like, no, I didn't. I just didn't want you to eat my fucking soup today.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if I wrote a note like that, I wouldn't have done anything to it. I would just put that note on there just for them to be like, they're not touching my fucking food.
Yeah. And that's probably what they did, because otherwise they just wasted the food.
Yeah. Like, I'm not wasting food like that. Like, hell no. And not just because of like inflation and shit. Like, I never would have wasted food like that. Like, hell no.
Yeah.
Like, Okay, moving on. I just saw that and I was like, wait a
I'm
second.
about to lose the internet. Yeah.
Aw.
All right. Looking for juice or pop? All juice and pop is now being stored in the kitchen for each floor. Thank you from your facilities administrator. No, thank you for keep making our life
Our little-
harder every day. Not Debbie's, not Debbie's, not Debbie's, not Debbie's.
What? Oh.
They have not Debbie's, not Debbie's, not Debbie's, not Debbie's, not Debbie's, not Debbie's, not Debbie's. No, they have, even in the doors they have not Debbie's. So Debbie must be the office thief.
Oh, there's the LaCroix, the one that got us to click.
To whom? Yeah. To whom it may concern, I was dying of thirst 2 weeks ago and took your LaCroix. Enjoy this case of LaCroix as an apology. To whom it may concern, this is not my concern, but I love it. You are awesome. And that was the last one.
Damn. They put it very, very last? Jesus. I hate when they do shit like that. I forgot that was even on there. And that's the one that got us to click. At least it was there, though, so you don't have to be like, oh my god, clickbaiting assholes. Stupid fuckers.
All right.
I actually reported a video. I think it was last week. I reported something because I watch a lot of like crime stuff and like police videos and things like that, like police cam videos and stuff. And there was one that I watched like last week, and the thumbnail for it, it was like DUI stuff. I think it was like people being pulled over for DUIs and stuff. It was like a compilation video, and the thumbnail was this girl, and she was crying about her kids being dead from like a DUI thing or whatever. That was the thumbnail. And so that's what got me to watch it, because I thought, it was going to be this girl getting like a DUI after she had like killed her kids, like some big dramatic thing, and it was a compilation of 3 people. And so I watched the video, and what was in the thumbnail never came up in the video. It was just 3 stupid people, and not one of them was that big of a deal. There was just one girl that could like barely stand up. They like all 3 of them had kids in the car. That was a thing, they all 3 had kids in the car. The first one could like barely keep herself on her feet, and so she ended up like going to jail and everything. And then the second one, she was like a grandma, and she had her kids in the car, and I ended up going to jail for it and everything because she, she got pulled over with the kids in the car and everything. And she was just, but she, she didn't even hardly get it. She like went from like her car to the police car. She didn't even do the test or anything. She refused. And then the third was like this chick that actually knew all the cops and everything because it was like that small of a town. And she wasn't able to do the tests either. She kept failing them and everything. And then she was crying her eyes out saying that if her husband drove by, she'd lose her kids. But that ended up being like the very last one. And so I reported them for like misinformation and shit and having like a fake thumbnail and clickbaiting everything and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is bullshit. It's like, don't sit there and have like on the thumbnail, like all my kids are dead and shit, because that's what it was saying. And it's like, there was no dead kids in the video. No kids were even harmed. There was no crashes or anything. It was just people that had been pulled over for DUI. And that's all it was. And so it's like, it's like clickbaity bullshit. And I don't know if anything ever happened to the video or not. I haven't gone back to look. But it's like, I hate that kind of shit. And there was only like a few comments that were complaining about the thumbnail being shitty. And so it's like, I don't know if people realize that you can bitch about a thumbnail or not. But there is like, because they don't really put it in like the report option. You have to actually like go in there and click on the misinformation and you can see that there's an option for the thumbnail. Because it's not just like right there. So they don't make it obvious that you can report the thumbnail.
Yeah.
It's like they did that shit just to get like clicks and views and shit.
Yeah,
And
a lot of them do that.
Yeah. And it's like they weren't like a tiny, tiny little channel, but they had almost 100,000 subscribers. So, I mean, they have a pretty good following. So they should know better than to clickbait people. No, I usually don't report stuff like that, but I think it might have been like last Friday or something. I think it was like right after we were talking about shit, and you're like, "What would you have to get wrapped up?" Like, oh, apparently that's what I needed to report some shit because that pissed my ass off. Like, don't sit there and tell me you got a video of people like killing their kids and DUIs and shit, and then all it is just some dumbass who can barely stand on her own 2 feet. Like, seriously. It's like, I didn't want to see like kids scattered all over the ground or anything like that, but it's like, seriously, it's like you're doing that shit for clicks and views.
Yeah.
So don't sit there and act like your video is talking about like dead kids and shit, and then, it's nothing of the sort.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even tell if there was kids in the cars. Like, the kids are not even noticeable. If they weren't even, like, if they didn't mention that there were kids in the car, you wouldn't even know.
Mm.
In like any of the 3 cases. If they didn't mention that there were kids there, you would not have even known that any of the 3 cars had kids. But in each of the 3 cases, the cops were like, they have kids in the car. They have kids in the car. They have kids in the car. And that's the only way you would know. And so it's like, you don't hear the kids, you don't see the kids, nothing. So it's like, there was almost no reason at all to be talking about kids in the thumbnail or anything. And to be like talking about dead kids at that.
Yeah.
I like those extra dramatic ones because the cops get interesting. And then the comments get even more interesting because then you get to see the ones that are all like saying if the police are shitty or not. See which side they land on, if they think the cops should have done something or that they shouldn't have. What?
Oh, nothing. I'm just looking at this thing on the phone.
That's like
It's little, so I'm having to like squint.
well, I saw your face. I was like, what?
Oh man. I'm telling you what, I haven't done nothing today, and I maybe have like 3 spoons left. I'm just gonna be talking about spoons from now on. Well, the other day I literally woke up and I said, I am so tired. I can't do this. And I just went right back to bed. I was up maybe an hour and then I went back to bed and slept all day.
Sounds about right.
Because I had no spoons. What is this? Oh, it's got a pocket folder in the back. I didn't even look at all of the. It's got stickers. I really should have investigated. There's stickers. I don't need a babysitter. That one's gonna go to waste. There's a sticky for Valentine's Day. But should I put the stickies on the day of the week or on the month calendar?
That is the question.
Well, let's go to February. I mean, Valentine's Day is clearly printed there. And it's printed there. So, guess it doesn't matter. I guess we'll do the day of the week. Valentine's Day. Let's go back to my stickies. I didn't even know I had stickers. 2 whole pages of stickers. 3 pages of stickers. I'm going to put planes for travel. Oh my God, this is great. All right. And I'm traveling. I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Don't know where I'll be hanging.
I hate to say goodbye. Okay. Why don't I get a... Okay. I need another plane. Oh, there's a big old note section too. Didn't. I love this. Let's see how long I love it for. Let's see. So they have all the holidays, including some I don't celebrate, but I'll still mark them. They have some best day ever stickers. Appointment stickers, lunch meeting stickers, vacation stickers. Well, I'm not really going on vacation, so I have to work. I'm probably not going to a wedding anytime soon. Birthday stickers, date night stickers, shower stickers. I don't know. I'm not going to go to any showers, I'm sure. Reminder, reminder, reminder to do. Bill due. I don't pay bills anymore. Compliments, memories, thankful for, thinking of. Yeah, none of these will probably get used, to be honest with you. Maybe the extra to-do lists. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I should ask Justin if he's asking for the 30th off or if he's going to leave at noon. All right. I'm hungry. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. And just FYI, the more you have prepared when I get there, the less time we have to spend moving, and then more time we can spend doing fun things. But if my video from when I'm there is just me packing and moving, I guess that's what it's gonna be. That's right, I'm filming while I'm there. I need content. I'm just gonna put a sad face on this day and I'll know what it means.
You don't know you're what? You're leaving?
No, it's the day my mom passed away.
Oh.
So I said I'll just put a sad face on that day and I'll know what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a sad day sticker? Let's look. Oh, they all look super happy, so I doubt it. Do, 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 do. Nope, they have best day ever, special day, amazing, day off, holiday, woohoo.
Woo! Is it The Sims?
Yay, yay, yay. Look, my sim, I think she's up to 20. She's over 20 kids, I'm pretty sure. Most of them are from Dawn, but then Dawn passed away, so I had to. She had to meet her another man.
Cracks me up. You named him Dawn.
I didn't name him. It was an in character, in sim character already.
And you didn't change the name after Vivian?
No, because I never moved him into my household, so I couldn't change him. She just was a slut with him, so. No, there's no sad stickers, so.
Oh, I was gonna talk to you about something. I got a notification the other day. Because I've been on my computer, like my laptop.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get my Microsoft account back up. Because that's what the laptop is like Microsoft and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get it going back up again or whatever. Because, like, I don't know, it's been screwed up like ever since I moved here. Because I don't know, like, putting it in the plane or whatever fucked with it or whatever. I don't know. But it's been fucked with. And, like, I've been trying to get it to, like, log back in, and I can never get it to log back in. But anyway, um, so I got it hooked into my phone the other day or whatever, my Microsoft or whatever. And like yesterday or some shit, I got a notification that said like M mom, which is your mom, was on Meet, I think.
Oh, probably whoever had her phone has her phone number now.
So you guys don't have her phone number anymore? You got rid of it?
Yeah, my dad didn't want to keep it, so
Okay. I figured that's what it was, but I wasn't sure because I didn't know if you kept the number or not.
my dad got rid of his dream car when my mom died. So because that's the one she was driving that day, so he didn't want it anymore. So that just shows you, like, I think I'm gonna hire someone to make the quilt because I don't think I can do it. Like, I could make your mom's quilt because yes, I cared for your mom, but it wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like, smelling her shirts and stuff wasn't gonna like bring me to tears. Whereas I'm gonna have to hire someone to do that quilt. And he doesn't even know we kept all those things because he wanted to just get rid of everything. And we're like, yeah, he's going to regret that. So, all right.
Yeah, I need to wash that quilt that you gave me. It's on the couch. I've just been weary. I think I have a gentle cycle on my washing machine. That's probably what I'm going to need to use.
Yeah. I don't have any birthdays in May, June, July. So let's just skip to August.
My mama's and Pesha's is in July.
Oh, I do have one in June. June. Hold on. I think it's in, oh my God. Let's see what I need calendars for everything. All right, yeah. June 20th is Mischief's birthday. It's also Justin's brother's birthday, but he doesn't need to be in my book. They don't talk to us, so why? Oh wait, and his mom's birthday's in June 1st, I think. June 2nd. That's close. All right. Now, if she ever sees this, don't sees Mischief's written down before hers. I'm sorry, I just forgot all about June because none of my family members, you know, none of my immediate family members had June birthdays. So August 4th. And then we go to good old September. So we'll start the month off with Dad. Even though his is mid-month. Then you got me. Yep, I'm writing my birthday down. I might forget it one day. And then you got Amy, whose birthday's the same day as your sister's, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Then you get October. And then you get my precious's birthday. My precious. Actually, first, you have my anniversary. And then you have my precious's birthday. Jonathan's going to watch this live later and be like, what the? I'm just kidding. He probably doesn't even know I have a YouTube page. Then November, you get my other precious's birthday. And then December, you get this bitch's birthday.
Don't know who that is.
Fucking bitch. I should even write it in there, fucking bitch's birthday.
Some bitch's birthday, don't know who.
All right. The only thing I haven't been able to figure out is what this little graph down here is supposed to be for. Like, am I supposed to write the months in there and then check them off? I mean, what? Because there's calendar up there, so.
What's it look like? I mean,
Oh, you couldn't see it?
not really. I don't know. Maybe like for budgeting or something, maybe?
It's awful small squares, though. Well, here, let's Google. Let's see what it says. What are the grids in the empty grids in my Let me see this picture. That just doesn't make sense to me.
What does it say? It could just be filler.
It's they said it's for if scheduling and tracking meetings and events are important to you, grids may be better to have multiple calendars if you plan to using to-do lists or taking notes. The line design may be best, but then you look at the example and they don't even really use the lines. They just write on it. I don't know. Oh, well. They'll probably never get used, or maybe that's where I'll put the stickers at. Like the extra to-do list stickers or something. I don't know. They must not be that important if I can't think of what to do with them. Maybe I'll draw a picture a month in the grids.
There you go.
Time zone map, reference count. Oh, I could have just went to 2025 here. Of course, it doesn't tell me what the holidays are. It just it's just the year. So next year, my birthday is on Wednesday. Your birthday is on Monday. Christmas is on Thursday.
Okay.
Oh man, I need to figure out what to do with my life. And decorate. That's what we're going to have so far.
What's up?
Pack for Tulsa, sweep and mop floors, decorate for Valentine's Day. That's next week so far.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. Oh. No, man, where did my chilies go? And he went away. I said that, and then I heard like noise. There he is. There he is. There's him, says. Meows. Meows.
Kitties.
Meows. Meows. Stitcher's over here like, how dare you? I'm trying to pet you, you dumbass. Oh, I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's like, you will pet me, bitch.
You're gonna pet me, you're gonna like it.
You stinks. You need a bath. You need a bath. People can't see you when you put your head in my lap. It's too low. They can't see your pretty face. They can't see your pretty face. They can't see your pretty face. Come up here. Come up here. Here. Come on. Come on. Ow, dude. Come up here. Come on. He's like, I get in trouble for this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up. Up. I'm giving you permission, dude. Do I need to move the keyboard? There. Now up. Come on. Up. I want them to see your pretty face. Get up here.
Jump.
Get on her face.
Come on.
Do it. Do it.
Come on.
Go on.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Screw you.
Come here. Fine. Come on. Up. There we go. Oh. Oh.
Boy.
You're pushing me. Hey, stop biting. Look at the camera. Say, look at my pretty face. Look at my pretty face. All right, get your big ass down. Get your big
Wonder why he doesn't want to jump up.
Get your big ass down. Tell her, say, I weigh 120 pounds. I'm a big boy. I'm a mini horse. No, I'm pretty sure they still weigh a lot more than that.
He's a pony.
Dude, tree. You are hitting the tree with your tail.
He'll
Only
be
thing
satisfied when it falls.
it needs a skirt. I don't have anything to use as a skirt. It's okay. They don't like skirts for some reason. All of the skirts in the house, except for the main tree, because even the main tree got fucked up a lot. They just like to either pull it away from the tree or scrunch it up. Or animals and skirts don't match. What?
Well, you have boys. If you had little girls, then maybe they would like skirts.
Are you saying that my boys can't like skirts?
I'm saying they probably don't.
Do you like skirts, Stitchy Boo? Do you like skirts? See, I like looking up on. What? What? Really?
What he's got to say about it.
Really?
That's his opinion.
Are you lying to me? Huh? Are you a liar? Dude, I'm gonna have a bruise on my hand from where you smacked it with your paw. I'm fragile. I have a bruise right here. Well, you can't see, but on my leg from where Mischief stepped on me the other day.
Jeez.
I'm telling you, I'm fragile. If you hit my tree with that tail, you are not going out. Come here, away from my tree. Now, what do you want? Tell them what you want. Tell them.
What you
Hey.
want?
Tell them what you want. Stitch. 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 Tell them what you want. Stop being camera shy, dude. Tell them what you want. Tell them.
I want world peace. No. Definitely not that. Don't get two shits about world peace.
Nope. Dude, what do you want? What do you want? Yeah. Can you still see? Yeah, you can still see him kind of.
Yeah, I can still see him really good.
Do you really need to go OUT? You know, everything that we have to get to look like him has to be Rottweiler, and he's not a Rottweiler. But everyone thinks you are, don't they? Yeah, people are stupid. They just think they know things. Yeah, I know. Especially the person that said, no, I think you were lied to because that's definitely a Rottweiler. Well, I mean, I literally met his mom and dad, and I can promise you he's not a Rottweiler. Yeah. Yeah. But say, I'm still considered rescue because they were going to put us in the shelter. Yes. Yes, they were. Because their dogs got accidentally pregnant. Yeah. Your dad jumped their fence and impregnated your mom. Yeah.
Bastard.
Your dad is a tramp. Your daddy's a tramp. Your biological daddy's a tramp. If your daddy's a tramp, he's in trouble. But your biological daddy was a tramp. You know how many siblings you had? You had 19 siblings.
Oof. Your poor
Yeah.
mother.
They had 2 dogs, 2 girl dogs. They had a black lab and their mastiff. And each had 10 puppies.
Mm.
Yep.
Your poor, poor mother.
Yep. Which I was shocked because that's a lot, isn't it, for dogs?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so. I thought they usually only had like 2 to 3. Yeah. Okay. Well, tell Crystal, say, I'm going to go outside.
Okay. Go pee.
Well, if someone comes in, talk to them.
And so far we've been by ourselves. No one loves us today.
Nobody loves us. Everybody hates us. Might as well eat worms. Big, fat, juicy worms.
Yuck. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's so cold. What the hell? It's so cold in the house. It's so cold in the house. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello. Hi. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna sneeze. But I don't care. No.
You in here singing to yourself?
Yeah, a little bit.
What are you singing? Sometimes I feel like someone's watching me. I got
No, just open the window.
well. Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. I didn't need you to actually come watch me go. You know, I laid out all of this ribbon to put that I could have put in the tree. So I could still just put some ribbon
Yeah, you could.
throughout.
All those spaces that you didn't fluff.
I fluffed them all. All right, let me put my keyboard back. I'm hungry. did I like about this house? This must have been deciding to buy land. Because this is only on a 10,000 square foot lot. My guess is it has, nope, doesn't have a pool, so it must have a big kitchen. No, actually, it's got a pretty small ass kitchen. I don't know what I liked about this house. Don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I see this better.
This must be a long, narrow, skinny lot.
Are you guys gonna do like a trailer or something on it or something? Or you're looking for a house?
No. Well, we don't even know where we're moving to yet, so I've just been looking in general areas, but Justin decided he wanted land, and most of the land has mobile homes on it, so but that's because my dad and Sharon are gonna put a trailer out on the property as well. And that's the plan so far. Odd. How much land is this one? It is very unique home. But until we know where we're going to actually move to, it doesn't really matter what I look at because it's probably all going to be sold by the time we actually get to move. So, all right, what did he say? Okay, smart people. How do I make my Facebook avatar my profile picture? I can't figure it out. I don't know. Why do you want to be one of those people that makes your profile picture an avatar? Crystal.
Yeah.
What life-changing item can you buy for less than $10?
Life changing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there such a thing?
Well, let's read the comments. You can pay for parking at a hospital in Canada.
How is that life changing?
I mean, maybe because you can save your life that way. Condoms, a good coffee, a book. Some adaptive equipment like a device that helps you open and pull tabs, a long handled sponge, a big handled fork or spoon, a pregnancy test.
Some people have their priorities in order.
A meal for someone in need. It might not change your life, but it could change theirs. Yeah, I want to know where you're buying a meal at. I mean, food, yeah, I can go get them some food, but not a freaking meal for $10 anymore. It was $10, right?
Mm-hmm.
A dictionary. This person has obviously never looked up the price of a dictionary these days. I can guarantee you it's not $10. Yeah, I don't even. This person. See, I want to know where these people buy their. Maybe Goodwill. You could go to Goodwill and buy books. Because some people are like, a great book. Most books are over $10 anymore.
Depending on the book, yeah.
Most people are saying coffee, lunch, shampoo.
How is that life changing? I mean, I guess it gives you like a really good hair day. I mean,
This person said a Slayer CD. Another person said a calendar. I want to know where this person lives because they put an Uber ride from home from the bar after drinking.
those are never less than $10.
That's why I said I need to know where they live. That it cost them $10 to Uber. I've never really Ubered, so a burrito, toothbrush, bottle opener, still more condoms, a journal, guitar strings. Someone said, where do you get a set under $10 for the guitar strings? Toilet paper, birth control, Carmex chapstick, birth certificate. My birth certificate cost a lot more than $10 fucking. French fries, Bojangles biscuits and gravy, deodorant. Oh my gosh. What, dude?
You tell them, Chivies.
What? Yeah. I know. Your life is so hard.
He's got opinions too. You didn't ask him what he was thinking.
What life-changing device could you buy for $10? Litter, you're right. You're right. You could get 2 bags for $10. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we need. Well, unless they have the big bags, then no, you're screwed. I don't understand that. The 2 small bags are usually around $5 each, but you want the bigger bag. I think it's like 14. I could be wrong. I haven't bought litter in a while. Justin usually buys it. You do need your box changed, though, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
These dumb cats and like to change their own litter.
Seriously, like, learn to clean your own box.
Keep waiting for Pets to learn how to do it, but she just keeps waiting on me.
See, if I ever had a house where I had 3 bathrooms, I would totally buy that thing that trains them to use the toilet. So all you have to do is go through every day and flush it.
That Meet the Parents cat?
That wasn't that a dog?
No, it was a cat.
No, I thought the dog was using the bathroom there too.
It might have, but I know Meet the Parents, it was a cat. And that cat flushed the toilet.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to flush the toilet too, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm I'm going to teach you new things in your old age. What the fuck, dude? Hey.
Not allowed to teach him shit. No borking. Not allowed to bork.
All right. I had to mute it because I don't know how loud that is for y'all. If it's hurting my head.
It doesn't hurt the head, but he's kind of loud. I don't know how it is for people that wear headphones, but he's kind of loud. No borking. This is a no borking zone.
No barking. Him staring at me romantically. Me, what's up? You want to fight?
What you want?
Oh my lord. I'll figure it out for him. Freaking people. First, I got to figure out how Brennan even got to where you change your profile picture. Because he went somewhere completely different. What'd he do? Do we have different Facebooks? Click your current profile picture. Then there should be an option that says create an avatar profile picture. God, I have to do everything. And I'm not supposed to be the smart one. So, you know how usually the oldest child is the executive of the estate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's me. I found that out. It's like,
Tell me about that.
it's like, why? Why is all the responsibility fall to the most emotional person in the family? So now I don't get to have, like, I don't know. I guess they're like, she can do it.
She can do it, she can do it, she can make it just so pretty.
We know you're emotionally unstable, Melissa, but you're the best we got. How it feels. It's like, and I even said, well, whose decision was that? Well, Robbie didn't want it, and neither did Brandon, so you're the only option. But you didn't even ask me. Yeah, that's fine.
Bet you lost.
Then I was like, but wait, why was I even the last choice? It's like,
That's seriously like the Crossroads movie thing. Like, we took a bet and you lost.
I gotta screen record this crap.
I want to watch that movie again. I used to live on that movie. I didn't even like Britney Spears at the time, but I love that fucking movie. That's why I can probably still fucking quote it. Well, I can fucking quote it because I'm sitting here like.
Now I gotta go back and change my profile picture back.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that movie probably had some fucking shit in it for me to catch too, and I probably just never sat there and actually watched it and thought about it.
Which one?
Crossroads.
Oh, why would that have something in there for you?
I don't know, because there's that part where, like, her dad, like, made the mother have her, and the mother didn't want her.
Hmm.
And she was all, she was like, you know, because she wanted to, like, find her mother or whatever and everything. She's thinking, like, all these great things about her mom and everything. So she wants to go find her mom or whatever. And then she goes and she finds her mom and she goes and meets her and everything. Her mom has this whole other family. And
Yeah. Mom's a piece of shit. Did you go get your free single or chicken sandwich?
I haven't even looked to see what was in there.
Free Dave signal or chicken sandwich. Using the Wendy's app.
Oh. Last I saw of my Wendy's app, it was like locked out. Someone keeps trying to steal my Wendy's shit. I don't know why.
I don't know. I'm signed into mine. Ooh, I'm gonna get me a free puzzle this coming week. $8.99 shipping, but still.
Oh, that's not free.
Well, it's better than what it would normally cost, though. Maybe I'll do it with my wedding pictures because I've been wanting to get more of those out. You know, I don't have kids, so I gotta. Brennan said, interesting, doesn't show for me. Like the video I just did, he doesn't have the options like I do. Okay, well, I think we should just go ahead and call it. I'm about to have to go cook dinner anyway, so.
I can't believe Michelle didn't even show up.
What?
I can't believe Michelle didn't even show up. She's always here.
She hates us now.
Probably.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. I don't know. Maybe she was busy today. Sometimes she's busy. I should message her and be like, I looked for your live on Tuesday and it never popped up.
We're just boring. That's what it is.
Sometimes we are, like today.
Yeah. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to do.
It'd be interesting to see how the dynamic is the week that I'm there. Because then I'm interested to see if people are like,
How are they even friends?
that one girl's so rude.
I think they hate each other.
They're so mean. This is such a toxic friendship.
You guys need to stop. You need to like break apart and never talk again because you're just hateful.
I'm like, look, she obviously doesn't mind because she's still my friend. She didn't unfriend me, so she obviously doesn't mind me calling her a bitch. Gosh, sometimes she calls me asshat and moose. Oh no, not moose. Squirrel? Yeah,
my
because you're
neck-
moose.
yeah,
you
my
were
necklace said moose, so
Yeah, I think I was squirrel.
You're my person.
Pick me! Choose me!
Love me.
you need to catch up with like up to season 19 and shit.
I will eventually. Right now, I'm watching the last season of The Crown, and then I have to see. I'm trying to get like all the shows that aren't going to have new seasons off my watch list. So
Season 20, I think, starts in March, so I don't know if it's like boiling to like because like the last thing that happened with Meredith, I guess she's like discovering some new way of treating Alzheimer's or some shit. I don't know what all she's doing with it. She's just discovering some new way of treating Alzheimer's, right?
mhm.
It goes against like everything that all the research in the past has done. Like even the way Derek used to, you know, like all of his research with it and shit. And so they really didn't go too in depth with it. It was just like one of the last episodes of season 19. And so all she really did was say that like she's found new research and like basically saying like all the old stuff is wrong. And like one of the last things Amelia said like to her and about her is that she's basically like tainting all of Derek's old research and ruining like all of his shit. And that's like one of the last things that she said. And then Amelia was like, I need a meeting. And that's like the last thing that she said pertaining to Meredith. And so I think they're like setting up for them to have kind of like a falling out for season 20 or some shit.
Mm.
You know? Because I think I was hearing something where like Amelia's leaving too. So I don't know if that'll have anything to do with it or not.
Meredith is supposed to be leaving.
She's pretty much already gone because she moved out to Boston because of Zola.
Mm.
So she's pretty much already gone. Like she was barely involved in season 19 at all. She did like the first half, I think, and then she was gone. If even like the entire first half, she did like the first few episodes, I think, and then she was gone. And then she came back at the end where she was saying, you know, that she discovered this new research or whatever. And so I don't know if she'll be back for season 20 or not. But like that's the last thing that came up or whatever was her saying that stuff with the Alzheimer's shit, and then Amelia pulled that shit. So it's like, I don't know if they're gonna do some big falling out thing with them or what, but
Hmm.
it ended on a fucking cliffhanger as it usually does, and so now I'm not like, I don't know. I don't know if you want me to give too much away or not, but that's probably as far as I should go because there's a life hanging in the balance, and it's one of the main characters. But that was just like one of the bigger things. But yeah, she because they were giving away one of their Catherine Fox awards or whatever at the end, and she was pitching for funding, I guess, for her, Meredith was for her research, and I guess they were like, Richard and them were telling her to keep her shit quiet about the Alzheimer's and shit, because they were like, they'll call you a quack, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you have something new like that, you have to wait until you know that it's right. You know, you can't just throw away like decades and decades and decades of known research and stuff and just toss it out the window and be like, he's like, you have to know that you're right. You have to know that what you're saying is sound, and it actually tosses out the old stuff before you come forward and be like, hey, I've got this new theory. But she went out to the people that give her the fucking money, and she was like, so I found this new theory, and so now she's thinking that she's basically thrown out all of her research grant money and shit. And because Catherine was like glaring at her and shit as she was talking to the people that give her money, and because of course Meredith can't keep her mouth shut.
Yeah.
Probably because Richard was like, you can't say anything, and so she goes out there and she just starts talking. She's like, well, I think it's because the dude who was talking to her was like, my mom was just diagnosed with Alzheimer's. And so it cuts to Meredith, like seeing her mom with Alzheimer's and shit, and how she ended up. And so she's like, I just found this new research and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, Meredith, you dumb bitch.
Jeez.
Yeah, but that was just like one episode, so I don't think I really spoiled too much. And that was even like the entire episode. That's like 5 minutes of it, so.
I'm not worried about you ruining it. I'm sure I'll forget about it by the time I get to watching it. So,
well, like I said, that's like the very, very end of like season 19. So, and it's just like one tiny little piece, you know. And I think that it's something that comes up before, where she, like, because it talks about her wanting to talk about where she's wanting to look into Alzheimer's research and shit. And you know, if we're with her going into it, that she's gonna find something, you know.
yeah.
Like she's gonna make some kind of discovery or some shit. She's gonna find something to cure it. And I just think it's fucked up that Amelia's like, oh my god, she's fucking over Derek's research. I'm like, okay, so he died, what, like 10 years ago now? Almost. And he's been gone for a while now. And so if she's discovering new shit, then why is it such a bad thing? Because, I mean, she's not just saying that his research was faulty. I mean, she's even saying that people were, like, because she said that some doctors were falsifying records to make what they were saying accurate. that people were fudging numbers and stuff like that so that what they were seeing was true.
Yeah.
I don't think she said that Derek was doing that, but she was saying that some doctors were fudging numbers.
Yeah.
And some doctors were fudging their research. And so, and I wouldn't see Derek doing anything like that because he was like by the book and by the numbers and shit. So I think she was saying that other doctors were doing that. The ones that were in Alzheimer's research, because I don't think Derek was in Alzheimer's research not until Meredith came along.
Right.
And so I wouldn't see Derek as one that was doing that. I don't think she was talking about him, but she said that there were some of the, some of the ones that were actually studying Alzheimer's and shit were fudging the numbers to make it to where, all the studies and stuff went along with what they were saying. And so she was like, it's not right. And if we're going to cure it, we have to focus on what's true. And she's like, and so that's what she was trying to say. And Amelia was getting all pissy. And so I think they're just like edging up towards like a falling out with them or for Amelia to leave.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I saw an article or something where Amelia is leaving and she was saying that it's time for her to leave. And so she may not go into season 20 very long. Like everyone's fucking leaving.
Well, I think the show's getting ready to end, would be my guess.
Probably. Like the only ones that are like actually there are like Bailey and Richard, and I think they're the only original two, Bailey and Richard. Everyone else is gone.
Jeez.
Because if you think about it, I mean, Meredith is still around every now and then, but she's every now and then. I mean,
Yeah.
she still narrates like the beginning of the episodes, like the beginning and the end, but she's not in them. And because Maggie left.
I haven't gotten that far, so.
I'm just saying, everyone's leaving.
Yeah.
And so I think they're edging up for everyone to leave.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've even heard something about like Bailey leaving. Like, I don't know if she will or not, but I think I've heard that Bailey will be leaving. I don't know if she will, but
It'd be interesting to see how they do that, because isn't what's his face still on Station 19?
Ben.
Yeah.
It seemed like they were working up to it during this season. I was kind of shocked when she didn't leave because it seemed like they were working up for her to leave. But she didn't leave. So I don't know.
Don't know. I suppose I will see when I get around to watching it. I'm probably going to start it all the way from the beginning because I really don't know where I left off.
Netflix should tell you where you left off.
I didn't last watch it on Netflix, though. I last watched it on ABC. So I don't know where I left off. But it's fine. It doesn't take that long to watch them from the start when you're, because I can have it playing in the background while I'm doing other things because I've already seen every episode like twice up till I'm current to wherever I left off last. So
That's how I picked it back up. I forgot where I was by playing some episodes, and I was like, "Oh, some of this seems familiar," and then I just watched it until it doesn't seem familiar anymore. Like I just played games on my phone or whatever until I didn't recognize what was going on. I was like, "Okay, now I can focus."
yeah. So like instead of listening to music while I'm cleaning, I'll put Grey's Anatomy on in the background. So I just realized I didn't never turn the overhead lights on today.
It is dark in there.
Oh well. I have this light on. You'd think it would brighten me up some. But apparently not. Oh, we lost our one view.
Oh, we had a viewer.
Yeah, we had one viewer. I didn't want to say anything because every time I mention, oh, we got a viewer, they leave.
You
So,
scare them away.
so I don't ever. I didn't mention it this time. So
They went away anyway.
I know, but we were about to end it anyway because I have to go cook dinner.
Oh, I was gonna tell you. I keep forgetting because we were talking about you coming out here in May or whatever, but I don't think you have to now because they're gonna do videos.
Okay.
They announced it around my birthday.
Well, good because I looked up plane tickets for around those dates and they're all in like almost $400 a ticket.
Youch.
Yeah.
You can just stay here when you come.
I can't because I have to go to Indiana in March. So good to see. Sorry, Justin. I'm gonna have to stay in Oklahoma till May.
She's not going home because she's gonna stay with me.
I'm interested to see because he said that the one that you're moving into is basically the same as the one you're in now. But I wonder if he knows that the one you're in now is a 2-bedroom.
I don't know.
Because I'm interested to see if it's this other house is going to be an actual 2-bedroom or if it's just another 1-bedroom with a sliver of a room. Because there was no way you were making that a bedroom.
Well, I'm telling you, like the other one looks like it has like an upstairs to it too.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I don't. I wonder if the downstairs would be yours, and then the other lady has the upstairs and the entrance. Because you know how some of those townhomes are, where it's like downstairs, like you have the one door here, and it's for the downstairs unit, and then you have one door right next to it, and it immediately goes into stairs to an upstairs unit. I just wonder. I don't know.
It looks like it's side by side, like this one is.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I understand what you mean. It looks like it's side by side, but I'm saying maybe the downstairs is yours, and there's like a closet under the stairs or something in your unit, and then when she opens the door, it just goes to stairs, and maybe a little foyer or something. I don't know. We won't know until we get there. Hopefully, he didn't put you in something with stairs.
Or only one side has access to stairs. I don't know.
Well, that's possible too. All right. I really got to go. My alarm.
Maybe the upstairs is only an attic. I don't know. I mean, because I've never been in that house, so I don't know.
I don't know either.